Welcome to Lesson 1 of American Idioms and Phrases. Now, when I say Americans, I don't mean they're only used in America. No, they are widely spoken and understood everywhere where English is the first language. We will use pictures and sometimes videos to get you to understand the meaning, and I will test you to see how much you understood and how much you paid attention. So, without further ado, let's kick it off. Greetings, people of the internet. This is your host Ibrahim and you're watching English Beat. At the end of this lesson, there's homework, so be sure to watch till the end and answer it. Okay, so the first phrase we will take today is absent without leave. Sometimes you will see it written like this, AWOL, absent without leave. There are two ways of using this phrase. The first one is if a soldier, this is a soldier and this is a military unit. So, if a soldier is absent from his military unit without permission, we say he's absent without leave. Wait, why is the word permission has a light bulb next to it? This light bulb means at the end of this lesson, I will explain something important about this word. So, make sure you watch till the end. Okay, a soldier is absent from his military unit without permission. AWOL, absent without leave. Example. The soldier was taken away by the military police because he was absent without leave. The soldier was taken away by the military police because he was absent without leave. Notice that taken away also has a light bulb next to it. Do you know what that means? Right, it will be explained later in the video. Okay, let's watch this.
He is absent without leave from the United States Army. He is absent without leave from the United States Army.
Are pretty clear, absence without leave, you're not there. Are pretty clear, absence without leave, you're not there.
So that's the first meaning of AWOL, absent without leave. The second meaning is if you are absent from anything without having a good reason. Example, John was absent without leave from school and got in a lot of troubles with his parents. John was absent without leave from school and got in a lot of troubles with his parents. By the way, in every lesson of this course, you will learn many idioms and phrases. Chances are you will forget some useful ones. So I suggest having a notebook so you can start writing them down. Alright, moving on. To bite your tongue. Well, you can really use this if you really bit your tongue while you're eating or chewing a gum, and you might say, "Man, I bit my tongue and it really hurts." Man, I bit my tongue and it really hurts. But that's not the meaning we want to study today. There's another meaning, of course, which is to struggle not to say something you really want to say. Again, there's something you really want to say, but you keep stopping yourself from saying it. Example, I had to bite my tongue to keep from telling her what I really thought. I had to bite my tongue to keep from telling her what I really thought. Watch this.
The thing that you knew was coming, it was hardest to bite your tongue about, or the thing that you knew was coming, it was hardest to bite your tongue about, or
I have to bite my tongue and I can't always do this. I have to bite my tongue and I can't always do this.
It's very hard at first to stop yelling. You basically have to bite your tongue. It's very hard at first to stop yelling. You basically have to bite your tongue.
Are you ready for the first test? Don't worry, you'll find it very easy. Let's see. Fill in the blanks. 1. Every time Tom he comes up with a stupid excuse. 2. I sat through the whole conversation, what? You have 5 seconds, but feel free to stop the video and give yourself a longer duration. The answer for the first one is absent without leave, or AWOL. And the second one is biting my tongue. Remember that bite is a verb. You can say biting with ing, or you can use the past tense and say bit my tongue. Depends on the sentence. The next phrase is to cast the first stone. Well, cast means throw. So cast the first stone, throw the first stone. But again, what do we mean here? What stone and on whom are we going to throw it? Well, there isn't a real stone here. But sometimes hurtful words, when you say them to someone, they will feel like you threw a stone at them. Sometimes words hurt more than a stone. So cast the first stone means to be the first one to attack or to say hurtful words. Example, I don't want to be the one to cast the first stone, but she sang horribly. I don't want to be the one to cast the first stone, but she sang horribly. Another example we can say, John always casts the first stone. Does he think he's perfect? John always casts the first stone. Does he think he's perfect? Let's watch this.
Saul cast the first stone. Saul stood back and cheered. Saul cast the first stone. Saul stood back and cheered.
And then I'll cast the first stone too if you want. And then I'll cast the first stone too if you want.
Next, gang up on someone. Well, a gang is a group of criminals, usually an organized group of criminals. But to gang up on someone means to unite against someone, to form a group and attack someone. Example, we can't win against the robber unless we gang up on him. We can't win against the robber unless we gang up on him. The attack doesn't have to be physical. It could also be verbal, an attack with words. You can say, for example, alright you guys, don't gang up on me, play fair. Alright you guys, don't gang up on me, play fair. Let's watch this.
They will often gang up on authors. They will often gang up on authors.
The two of you will be able to gang up on him. The two of you will be able to gang up on him.
He gets thrown into prison and basically prisoners gang up on him. He gets thrown into prison and basically prisoners gang up on him.
One more idiom and then we'll take another test. To do a number on someone or something. This is slang for damaging someone or something. A group of students, for example, can say, the teacher did a number on the whole class. The test was terrible. The teacher did a number on the whole class. The test was terrible. So, if someone does a very bad thing to you, you can say that he did a number on you. Another example, Tom did a number on Mary when he went out with Anne. Tom did a number on Mary when he went out with Anne. I'm sure Mary wasn't feeling very good about it, and that's why we say that Tom did a number on her. Let's watch this.
It really did a number on having me think about maybe you're not that important if you could be given away. It really did a number on having me think about maybe you're not that important if you could be given away.
Alright guys, a quick test. Now I will say a definition and I want you to say the phrase or the idiom that describes it. Cool? Let's see. There's something I really want to say, but I keep stopping myself. It is so difficult to stop myself from saying it, but I'm trying. You'll have 3 seconds to answer. The answer is, I bite my tongue. Next, my good friend Jack did a very bad thing to me. He took my homework and he put his name on it. Can you imagine that? Now the teacher thinks I don't have my homework and he's very angry with me. 3 seconds, go. The answer is, he did a number on me. Okay, if you remember, I said, I will explain something about the word permission and taken away. Let's begin with permission. This word can be countable or uncountable. You can say permission with a in front of it, and sometimes you can't put a before permission. If we are talking about the paper or the document that allows you to go somewhere or do something, in this case, permission is a countable noun and it accepts a to come before it. But if we're not talking about the paper, but we're talking about the ability to go somewhere or do something, in this case, permission is not countable. And uncountable nouns will not accept a or an before them. So you will say, I applied for permission to build a house. Here you're not talking about the paper, so you will not say a permission. Okay, so that's permission. How about taken away? If you take something away from someone, you remove it from them. For example, do you think they will take his citizenship away? Another meaning of take away is to bring someone from home to somewhere else, like a hospital or a prison. Remember the example that we studied earlier? The soldier was taken away by the military police because he was absent without leave. Now you know that the police has come to his house, took him from his house, put him in prison. Alright, time for homework. Type the answer of the following 2 questions in the comments below. You'll see the answer in the beginning of the next video. Till then, take care and peace out.